do something special to highlight and celebrate, if you like, the relationship that we've had with Lalique since 2004. They've been producing a number of very special decanters for us. And when we got together with Lalique just over a year ago, we thought about how we could do something particularly special to celebrate the 150th anniversary of René Lalique's birth. And that's where this idea really came from. And because Lalique have reinvented, if you like, the process of Cire Perdue, lost wax, producing one-off pieces, we felt that it would be appropriate to do something very similar for this very special decanter, which we hope will raise a lot of money for charity water. Really, it's to get awareness of, firstly, this very special decanter, which contains the oldest and the rarest Macallan that we've ever bottled, ever released from the distillery at 64 years old. So that in itself is something we think very newsworthy. There aren't many whiskies that can continue to mature for such a long time and yet still taste as delicious as this one does. Historically, it's a very interesting example of Macallan for us. It's a style which you won't see in modern day Macallan. And then secondly, it's to get as much exposure as we possibly can, really, for the charity and why we're doing this. It's all got a philanthropic objective. We want to raise as much money as we can through each of the stops of the roadshow, where we are auctioning off a 10 centilitre bottle of the actual whiskey, which is in the decanter itself. So we will add all that together, plus the final part of the roadshow, which is in New York on the 15th of November, where Sotheby's will auction this decanter, which has got 1.5 litres of the whiskey. And again, all the proceeds of that will go to charity water. Historically, it's a very interesting example of Macallan for us. It's a style which you won't see in modern day Macallan. We are big users of water ourselves. The very name whiskey comes from a Gallic term ushgabea, and ushgabea comes from the Latin aqua vita, and aqua vita means water of life. So water, of course, is critical to the making of the Macallan whiskey, as it is to all whiskey. It's also very important for Lalique in the creation of their crystal. So for the two of us, water really seemed like the most logical cause to which we could attach ourselves for this particular initiative. We started in Paris in April, and actually it was exactly the 150th anniversary of René Lalique's birthday. So that's why we chose that day. We had a very big event at the Georges V Hotel in Paris, which is one of the most prestigious hotels in Paris. We then moved to Madrid, where we had another event there for a lot of Spain's social movers and shakers. We then came to London, had an event at the Lalique boutique in Mayfair, just off Bond Street. And then 4 weeks ago nearly, I was in Moscow for the next leg of the worldwide roadshow, and we had a wonderful event there in Moscow. We had a dinner and we had a big press event there as well. So we're well underway now. We've now come to Hong Kong, and this will be the first leg, if you like, of the Asia Pacific part of the Cire Perdue roadshow.
I started to have a fondness for whiskey. The day was Thursday, the 18th of June, 1992. And I was taken with an advert in the independent newspaper in the UK.
Released from the distillery. A very warm welcome to all of you, and our thanks again to Ian for hosting us here tonight. I'd like to invite a few more guests. 1, 2, 3.
It is under a special technique called Cire Perdue, or in English it is lost wax. It's a technique which was being used in the ancient days for bronze sculptures. And then Mr. René Lalique used it for jewelry. So, but 80 years ago, we stopped that technique already. Everything is hand engraved. by a very well-trained artist.
Once we finish this stop in Hong Kong, we are going to move this to Korea, Singapore, Japan, Taiwan. The second reason is that Hong Kong is actually a trend-setting market, particularly setting trend for premium icon brands, and with a very significant of spillover effect to other markets. So that's the reason why the Hong Kong market is being chosen as the first stop in this roadshow in Asian market. Globally speaking, Macallan is not a product that the supply is able to fulfill the demand all over the world.
So now, the most eagerly anticipated part of the evening, the lucky raffle draw. And the winner is Bonnie Young. It's a wonderful, wonderful result, and Charity Water and many, many people around the world will be the beneficiaries of it. Thank you so much.